Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Foreclosure Help 777, where we talk about everything foreclosure related. Today we're going to talk about Tammy Lord's case and what is going on with her case. If you're new to this, you can always join my Facebook group, Foreclosure Help 777, and you can join our private group of members, and we talk about foreclosure issues with each other. So today we're going to talk about, again, Tammy Lord. She's fighting from New Hampshire. If you go to Pacer, you can look at her case. The case is 124CV00160. And it's Lord versus PHH Mortgage Corporation. She filed this case June of 2024. And it's been going on, well, over a year. And if you look at her case status, they filed an answer, then she filed an amended complaint. And so basically, we're kind of going through discovery at this point. And yeah, so she's going through discovery, waiting for the summary judgment to come to play. Now, we're going to talk about a letter that she wrote to the bonding company for the assignment of mortgage, which was fraudulent. This is a copy of the letter, which is dated July 9, 2025. To Merchants Bonding Company, and she is sending this to Merchants Bonding. You can see the address here. Formal claim against Notary Bond Brenda Garcia Fuentes, and there's the bond number. And you guys, I will put this letter, put all this stuff on my Facebook page if you want to look at it. To whom it may concern, I am submitting a formal claim against the notary bond issued by Merchants Bonding Company Mutual for Brenda Garcia Fuentes, bond number, there's the bond number, effective January 30, 2020. This claim concerns a notary misconduct that has directly caused financial and property-related harm through the notarization of a fraudulent mortgage assignment filed against my property. A copy of my prior written claim, originally submitted to the National Notary Association, is enclosed with this letter for your reference, to which no response has been received. That letter outlines the details of fraudulent mortgage assignment dated May 1st, 2020, which was falsely notarized by Brenda Garcia Fuentes in connection with a fabricated transfer involving my home. In addition to that document, I am providing further evidence that Brenda Garcia Fuentes engaged in a broader pattern of improper notarizations. These include multiple assignments executed within short time frames, where she notarized individuals claiming different corporate titles, such as Vice President of MERS, Vice President of Wells Fargo, Vice President of NTC. There is no ambiguity here. This pattern is consistent with known robo-signing practices and clearly undermines the legitimacy of these notarizations. Because the document affecting my property was either knowingly notarized in violation of her duties, or her seal was misused without proper authorization, the assignment is void ab initio, and the resulting harm is actionable. I am seeking recovery under the $7,500 notary surety bond for the damages caused by this misconduct. Please respond to this claim within 14 days of receipt. If no response is received, I will refer this matter to the Florida Department of Financial Services and the Florida Attorney General for further review. Kindly contact me promptly regarding the next steps to process this claim. Sincerely, Tammy Lord. And she's got some attachments here. Alright, and then here's the Merchants Bonding, the form itself, and she fills it out, fill in the blanks. And you can see that there, and then that there, Merchants Bonding there, and then you got, it was sent by certified mail. Here's the proof of that. And then you got notary, excuse my French today, guys, National Notary Association of Florida. And then again, claim against notary bond, Brenda Garcia Fuentes. I am writing a formal claim against the notary bond issued for Brenda Garcia Fuentes. Ms. Fuentes notarized a mortgage assignment affecting my property dated May 1st, 2020 and recorded in Hillsborough County, New Hampshire. Her notarization was defective and material patently false. As a direct result, PHH Mortgage Corporation is attempting to wrongfully foreclose on my home using this fraudulent assignment, causing significant financial and property harm. Because the notarization is fraudulent, the assignment is not merely defective and voidable, it is void ab initio, meaning it never had any legal effect from the beginning. I have suffered direct harm through the attempted wrongful foreclosure based on this void counterfeit document. This claim is being submitted in an effort to resolve the matter before initiating formal legal action. In addition to this assignment, I have uncovered multiple other documents notarized by Ms. Fuentes showing a broader pattern of irregularities and willful misconduct. These findings, along with evidence pertaining to the fraudulent notarization impacting my property, have been turned over to appropriate state and federal authorities for further investigation. I am also in collaboration with the DOGE Toll and Roll Delegates Convoy OC to DC group, which recently met with the Department of Government Efficiency, which is DOGE, and has complied extensive evidence of land title crimes occurred across the country, to which thousands of documents are tied to the notaries at National Notary Association, Florida, and employees to nationwide title clearing. Additionally, evidence shows that both the signer and the notary engaged in robo-signing practices in the creation of fraudulent assignment. The fraudulent practices uncovered are consistent with patterns documented in formal investigations, including the lawsuit filed by Illinois Attorney General against Nationwide Title Clearing, People of the State of Illinois versus Nationwide Title Clearing, and the case number is right there, Circuit Court, Cook County, in which exposed widespread surrogate signing, false notarizations, and document fabrication. These facts further confirm that the harm to my property and title stems from deliberate, systematic misconduct rather than an isolated error. As a result of the fraudulent notarization, my property title has been clouded, impairing my ability to sell, refinance, or freely use my home. I have been subjected to a wrongful foreclosure attempt, incurred and anticipate legal expenses, suffered financial damages, and endured emotional distress. The ongoing cloud on title continues to harm the value, markability, and peaceful enjoyment of my home. A small sample of supporting documents is enclosed with this claim to demonstrate the basis for my allegations, and further documentation is available upon request. I respectfully request that the surety bond be applied to compensate for the damages caused by the defective void notarization. Please contact me promptly regarding the next steps to process this claim. Thank you for your attention to this serious matter. Okay, and then we have here proof of notary misconduct, Tracy Rogers, and then there's these other people as well, Cecilia Mansfield, Shannon McKinley, Alan Baker. I know some people that you have these already. Assignment of mortgage, there's Tracy Rogers, and there's Brenda, the notary, attesting to her signing as vice president. Counterfeit assignment filed on my property, as you can see right here. And then there's other ones that she's showing as well, showing Alan Baker. And then you got, she's attesting, Brenda Fuentes attesting as that Alan Baker is vice president. And then you have, there's another one where she's attesting to Shannon McKinley, vice president, and then there's another one. So she's showing other assignments of mortgage where they were also robo-signed. Here's another one, Alan Baker, and let's see, that's the end of that. Now, this is a merchant's bonding company claim form, which is electronic, and I can put this on my foreclosure website for you guys if you want to take a look at this too. And then she got a letter back from Merchants Bonding recently, July 21st, so we can take a look at this regarding Brenda Fuentes. Dear Tammy Lord, Merchants Bonding Company acknowledges receipt of your online claim submission and documentation on July 18th, asserting claim against the above referenced notary public bond. For your information, the aforementioned bond indicates an aggregate of $7,500 is available to satisfy all valid claims against the bond. The bond provides coverage for actual damages sustained as a result of notary's misconduct or negligence in the performance of notarial duties while acting in the official capacity of a notary public. Recovery on a notary's bond is not possible if the alleged notarial misconduct or negligence did not result in a monetary loss to you, or if the alleged damage was not the direct result of official misconduct or negligence in the notary performance of notarial duties. In other words, the notarization in question must be in the proximate cause of actual monetary damages sustained by you in order for the notary bond to be held liable. Furthermore, please be advised that the main duty of the notary is to verify the identity of the signer of the document in question. The notary is not responsible for verifying the accuracy of the information contained in the document itself or for verifying the capacity of the signer. When the validity of the signature is not in dispute, the purpose of the notarization is served and no damages can be proximately caused by any technical violation of the notary statute or from performance of any non-notarial actions by the notary. A notary also cannot be deemed negligent in the performance of notarial duties, and the notary bond cannot be held liable for damages if the notary did not perform the notarization in question. Please be advised that Merchants has commenced an investigation into this claim. In the course of our normal investigation procedures, we are currently in the process of contacting Brenda Garcia Fuentes with regards to this matter. So basically they're saying, that they got it and they're going to investigate it. As a way to assist with our investigation, please have attached proof of claim form completed in as much detail as possible, signed and notarized, returned to my attention. Okay, so basically they're asking for more information, which she'll give them. And that's it. But I thought this was interesting for you guys. So I know a lot of y'all are fighting foreclosure and you're trying to go after the notary for their fake notarizations, because you know that these people are not vice presidents of these banks, that these fake people. So anyway, I thought this was real interesting, and if any of you guys have this similar situations, you might want to do the same thing Tammy's doing. Okay guys, as always, if you have any questions, comments, you can leave them below or send me an email. My email address is foreclosurehelp777@gmail.com. Thank you for subscribing, and as always, have a blessed day.